Hello guys, so this is my first video ever, so I'm actually pretty excited. I decided to draw Xochi Mochi. She is from a show called Dragula, hosted by the Boulay brothers. It's a really good show and you guys should check it out. Xochi Mochi is on the first season of the show. Before I even started to draw, I have long nails, or I had long nails, but they were impossible to work with. Like, I could not hold the Conte crayon with my fingers, and I even tried holding them with my nails, which is like really dumb. So I removed my nails because it was going to be impossible to draw with them. I'm using Conte crayon, which is like kind of like chalk, but it's a lot more concentrated, which I like because it's not as messy. To do that whole shading, that was actually used by loose chalk, but everything else is done by Conte crayon. I like getting all of my dark shadows and shading out of the way. I know that some artists do section by section, but I kind of just like to jump like all in. And some artists work from top to bottom, but I actually just like working from the face first, just so I can center myself. I like Xochi Mochi's makeup. I think it's really cool. I think drag queens makeup in general is really amazing in terms of how they can like completely change their faces. They can give themselves like really small noses, or make their cheekbones like really big, or just completely erase their jawline. I just think it's really cool. I mean, drag makeup is basically an art form, and I'm really a big fan of drag queens. Even like the show RuPaul's Drag Race, I just think it's really cool, and it's like another form of expressing yourself artistically. So I think that's really cool, and I decided I wanted to do this look from Xochi Mochi. I just think it's really amazing, especially with the headpiece that she has on. I think it's really cool, and I also like the fact that she had like really long nails, which I wanted to incorporate, kind of filling in the void that I had to remove my own nails to draw. I actually haven't drawn in like probably maybe like a few months. I definitely go through periods of like that I haven't like I go through periods of not drawing or painting for a long time, which I think it's kind of bad. It's kind of like an artistic block, but eventually like I kind of get around it, and I'm able to go back and start drawing and painting again. So officially this artwork is my first drawing that I've done in a very long time. So I guess I'm pretty happy that I'm kind of getting back into drawing, and hopefully I start painting again. Maybe I'll do a painting video next. I kind of want to do a combination of paintings and drawings for this channel. I'm mainly a portrait painter, like a figurative portrait painter. So that's the kind of artwork that you'll probably be seeing for this channel, or maybe I'll do like a nails video. I actually do my own nails. They're acrylic, but right now I've been using polygel because acrylic has like a very strong smell, which is like very overpowering. I live in an apartment complex, so the first time I did my acrylic nails, my aunt, who's my neighbor, she was like very concerned that some kind of chemical was leaked through the apartment. So I kind of thought it was funny that I was endangering people who were it's not really funny because I didn't know that it was so strong. Like, I just thought it was gonna stay, because I did them in my bathroom. I just thought that the smell was gonna stay in my bathroom, but that was not the case. So from now on I did my nails like outside. So now that it's winter, I can't do my nails outside, so I found out about polygel, which is kind of like a mixture between acrylic and gel, and it doesn't have the strong smell. That's basically what I'm using right now. So maybe on my next video I'll do them about my nails, just how I get them done. And you know what, on second thought, maybe I won't do that video because I'm not very like organized or clean with like how I do my nails, and I don't want like to be using the wrong techniques and people be like calling me out for it. So just forget about that. But I hopefully will have like a fresh set of nails by the next video, just so you guys want to look at my disgusting, ugly nails. But enough about my nails. Let's get back to the drawing. I'm an old-fashioned kind of an artist. I just use the Conte crayon, the eraser, and my good old finger to smooth and blend away. And recently there's like a huge explosion of digital artists, which I think is great, but I feel like I kind of feel like an old man because I generally don't comprehend it so well. I think I tried it one time, but there's so many steps to do certain things, and everything is like in all places on the computer, and it's just very confusing, and I think it's just really overwhelming, and it's kind of like it goes over my head. So I kind of give props to the people who can actually do really amazing digital artwork, because it's like really incredible. Anyway, so now we're at the part that I hate the most, which are hands. I struggle with hands so much, and I've been drawing and painting for like years, and hands are always sort of like my Achilles heel. It's just if you like do one gesture out of proportion, the whole hand looks like really messed up. So I'm gonna be like, you guys are gonna see how much I'm like struggling with hands, the fingers. I think if it wasn't for the nails, the hand would have looked so like messed up, but I had to like adjust the hand so much, it was like really frustrating. And I think it might be because I like to just like jump right in with my artwork, and I think with hands you kind of have to stop and really think and know what you're doing, or else they're just gonna look really funky. And like I just like to I don't really like to think about what I'm doing. I kind of just like to go right in. So with hands you kind of just have to be like, wait a minute, like this this knuckle is like out of proportion, or like this finger looks really wonky. So you kind of just have to like, I guess, know what you're doing and have a little bit of experience. So I have a long way to go, just so I can get more experience, so I can get to the point, or I can get to the point where hands don't make me nervous, and I can just kind of just jump right in and do them, just like I do with like faces or hair or anything like that. So maybe one of these days. Anyway, so we are finishing up the drawing, and what do you guys think? You guys, this was my first video, so I'm like pretty proud of myself. I cannot believe I did a drawing video. It was actually like it was a lot of fun. It took a lot more time than I thought in terms of like the recording the video, and like putting in the audio and like the music and doing an intro and like finishing up the video. But this was like my first time doing this, so it was like a really great experience. So I am not like I'm not like experienced with editing videos, so like this might be like not the best quality video, but like I tried, like I really tried. But yeah, so like this is my drawing of Xochi Mochi. I hope I've been saying her name right. Sometimes I say Xochi Mochi, Xochi. I'm like really sorry if I'm butchering her name, but it was really fun. My drawing is very like messy, and it's not like clean. I don't really like to go into like a lot of specific details. So yeah, this is like the end result. I'll show like a really close-up image, so you guys can really see like all the like little details of the drawing. I really liked doing the flower and her nails. That was like a lot of fun. And of course, like her headpiece was amazing. It was like so much fun to do all of that like details. So yeah, there you go, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be making more videos, so subscribe and hit the little bell. And also follow my cousin and I on Instagram. He actually created the music that I used for this video. Thank you, guys.